Hello peeps and welcome back to the Age Engineering. Alright, I had hinted in the comments that I was doing something, and I've gone ahead and got started on it, but it's going to take me a while to do. Step one of the process was to level out all of the ground in my base. So I've pretty much done that except for those two little areas over there. But yeah, now that I'm in the technological age, it feels like an outdoor base no longer works. So over the course of the next few episodes, I'm going to be converting this into an indoor base. We're going to build an actual factory. But before we do that, I need to get something under control. This stupid thing down here forgot all of its fluid again. This is apparently a problem with mechanism in 110.2. It's fixed in 111, but that doesn't do me any good. So, we are going to disassemble all of this, and we're going to switch this system over. We're going to use ethanol instead. So I'm tired of this. I'm tired of losing all of my fuel. I'm tired of the fact that this thing requires 4 garden cloches to run without backing up. I have better uses for garden cloches. So, let's go ahead and get going with what we're going to need to get started with the switch over to ethanol. First thing we're going to need is a bunch of these sturdy casings. So I made 64 of them. The next thing we're going to need is we're going to need to change these sturdy casings into something that we can use. We need some... No. Over in here. We need some fermenters, which means we need bronze gears. So we're going to need a bunch of bronze. Now, I'm only going to need 2 fermenters, as far as I know. So I should be able to just do... I should just be able to do 32. Make gear press in there? I think so. Let's find out. Before I accidentally do this. And, yep, gear press is in. And this one I actually have to, drop it. Or it won't work. So, we're going to need 2 fermenters. We're also going to need stills. This is really easy. So, we're going to need... Damn you. Probably about 10 stills. I made 11, but whatever. There's those. Let's get the fermenters. And 1, 2. Okay, now we're going to need a garden cloche. This thing down here is not running anymore. It's not running efficiently anymore anyway. So there's really not a whole lot of point to keeping all of these cloches running. I'm going to go ahead and steal one. This one. I think I accidentally stole more than I meant to. And where'd they go? Where the hell? Oh, son of a bitch. You know what? I just lost a garden cloche. Because this thing back here picked it up and filtered it out. Damn. Okay, well, mistakes were made. That's fine. It's fine. We just won't make the same mistake. There. Now we can change this back to on for the moment. I want to turn it back off when I disassemble all of this. Definitely. Another problem I ran into. These storage chambers can hold a maximum of 1024 of any type of circuit. After that, it starts dumping circuits into other places. It was dumping all of my circuits into my medium storage crate. Not what I wanted. So I have a second storage chamber down here that's now holding the overflow. Alright, let's get to work putting together what we're going to need to put together. So, to do ethanol, you have to make biomass. Biomass is produced in a fermenter using some sort of some sort of biological product, some sort of compost or fertilizer, and either water, honey, or fruit juice. Fruit juice can be made in a squeezer using pretty much any type of fruit. You get 400 for lemons, you get 600 for papayas, you get 100 for plums. For apples, you get 200. For dates, you get 50. For carrots, you get 200. So, we're going to grow carrots in order to get our fruit juice. You also need some sort of biomass. These Blue Moho saplings are specifically bred for that purpose. And we're going to need the third component, which is mulch, compost, fertilizer. Mulch is made in a moistener by decaying wheat. Which, I mean, it works, but you also have to have these secondary products in. You also get it as a byproduct occasionally by squeezing stuff. So I get a 20% chance of it from squeezing carrots. Not too bad, but Compost you get by putting wheat around dirt, or by putting ashes around dirt to get 4 compost. Fertilizer we know how to make. Ash or sand with apatite. For right now, I'm going to power it off of apatite, because I have absolutely no lack of apatite, nor do I have a lack of sand. So I can easily make stacks upon stacks upon stacks upon stacks of this crap. So we'll put that in there. Now, let's go ahead and get our production chain going. Why do I have this hole? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because there's going to be a lot of holes pretty soon. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is we're going to need to get our fruit juice. For that, we need the garden cloche. I'm just going to put the garden cloche probably right there. We're going to need to get some power to this, but that's okay because we're going to need to get power over here anyway. Do I have any power cells? No, of course not. For right now, I'm not using it, so just as an interim, I'm going to steal a power cell off of my void miner. This is just to give it power to get it running, and then we'll change things. Come on. Let me put the damn thing down. There. Okay, that is now sending energy. Or it should be. But you're not taking energy. Why are you not taking energy? Whatever. It's not where I want it anyway. I want it here. So I'm going to put the squeezer right here. Okay, power. I need to get power over here. Actually, this is a really bad way to set this up, now that I'm thinking about it. But, we'll deal. Let's get some conduit. And we need to tap into our power line that's coming in through here somewhere. I know I've got a power line coming through. I just have to figure out where the hell it is. Okay, there's my applied energistics line. There's my conduit. So we'll tap into this power line here. Just break my way into the fused quartz shielding. You guys might have seen something else that I did over there. I'll show you in a minute what that's all about. Okay. I want to run this just barely under the surface. So we'll connect it here, and we're going to run it on top of this. Now this allows me to do something else I've been meaning to do for ages, which is just connect this to my primary power. So, where do we want this to run through? Did I actually have it called right? No. I want this to run through right here. Come on, up we go. There we go. Okay, we'll block that. And like that. Then one more down. Not exactly what I was intending to do, but it'll work. Okay. So, conduit over. Yeah, as soon as I finish running this conduit, I'll show you what all I've done off camera, because I actually did change a significant amount of stuff that I forgot about. Because A, I'm tired, and B, I did a lot of reworking, and I forgot everything I did. So, I do want to show you guys. You know what? No, I want this to run directly under the surface for the entire route back. That is going to be a problem. I've already got my advanced terrain module on me, so I'm just going to change all of this to stone. The gravel's not going to have a place in the new build anyway, because everything's going to be nice and neatly done indoors. So, having gravel would actually kind of be besides the point. It would make things look bad. So, we're going to, well, yeah, I'm going to change that anyway, so I'm not going to be too concerned about it. There we go. My conduit will connect there, but that's okay, I don't care. Okay, I'm going to have to drop it down one here, because this has to stay intact. And we'll just run a conduit the whole way back. There we go. Now we're connected there. Let's remove this. We'll just hook this into primary power. That means I can remove all of this. There we go. I'm also going to want to tie into this water line. Well, actually, you know what? I might... Let's bore a hole up so I can actually get out of here. How do I want to do this? I think what I want to do is instead of having the garden cloche up here, I think I'm just going to put a 5th drawer up here. We'll just put the carrots in the drawer. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Okay, item conduit. I may as well just grab a bunch of it. I'm going to give this its own channel, though. I'm going to make it the orange channel. Seems appropriate. Well, I needed to insert on orange. Then we'll come down here. And over here, I think is where I'm going to set this up. So, I need to patch this into my power line. Which I should be able to do. Like this. Well, actually, I'm just going to do it like this. There. That ties it into the power line. Move one out. Now we're tied into the power line. We're getting power. Or we should be getting power. Why are we not getting power? Is it because there's nothing in there to grow? That could be it. So let's get our carrot. We're going to feed you a carrot. You are getting power. Okay. Now you need water. Well, just so happens I tied you in here, next to where the water line's going to be. So if we get a fluid conduit, and this is just pressurized, if we tie in our fluid conduit, right there, actually, you know what? I'm going to tie it into this line. I'm just going to tie it into the side of the reservoir. That way I don't have to get my Yeta wrench. Okay, we are now growing carrots. Except there's no place for the carrots to go. So, we'll need a drawer. Or I could just use a chest. Put some of this stuff away. Put our chest right there. I'm going to tie an item conduit into the side of the chest. Extracting on the orange channel. That's going to pull carrots out. It should pull carrots out. It's not going to pull carrots out because that. There we go. Yep, this thing has a habit of picking up pollens. And a bunch of sand. So let's put this stuff away. Put away anything we don't need right now. The pollens I'm just going to trash. Happens to be a trash can right over here. And that gets us our carrots. Keys. Let's get the 2 keys that we need to upgrade my drawers. Put those saplings away. Click, click. Okay, so we've got carrots. Now, I need 2 fermenters set up here. I'm going to place those on my primary power line. We're going to attach them there and there. I'm also going to need a squeezer. Easy enough to get. Actually, I don't like that. I'm going to need some more of this conduit. There, I think I'll like that better. So, squeezer goes here. It's got power, can't work, but we'll fix that. Item conduit. Extract, active without signal, insert. You are now getting power, and you're producing fruit juice. You're also going to produce mulch, which is going to be a problem to deal with, but not an immediate one. So the next thing I need is the fermenters. They're getting power. If we attach the pressurized fluid conduits, they're also getting fruit juice. As you can see. Lag spike. Nice. Attach this. Extract always active. Insert. Insert. You're now getting blue my hose. Break that. You are disabled. You are extract active without. Now we're producing lots and lots of tasty biomass. Well, we need to turn that into ethanol. Easiest way to do that is going to be to use pressurized fluid conduits to pull out and put into our stills. How many stills do I have? 10. Which we're going to do right here. And I am going to need some more energy conduit. You. Let's just grab the rest of my conduit. I'll probably have to make more of this soon. There we go. That connects you. Stills. We're going to start with 10 of these, and we're going to see if that keeps up. I may need to upgrade the number of stills. We're going to use... Let's see, what do I have? I have... pressurized will probably be good enough. That just uses fused quartz. It's not like that's hard to get. So we'll just use some of that. And we're going to run these on the top. Just like that. You are going to extract, always active. These are now getting biomass. Which means these are going to start producing ethanol. Now, you can do in-out, but... Oh, you know what? I actually want Ender. Because Ender can handle multiple fluid types. So let's upgrade these to Ender fluid conduits. Which just takes some vibrant. Now let's attach these. Okay. No. Give it. Okay. Extract, always active, on green. Extract, always active, on green. Actually, this is going to be easier if I keep these at red. In, out. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm going to need a tank of some sort to store this stuff. Now, the dynamic tanks have a tendency to lose my fluid, so I don't really want to use those. Hello, bottle. So, let's... Well, let's see. What's my tank upgrade for the turbine look like? How bad is it? That's not bad at all. I can put 10 of these on. I'm really out of glass panes. And now I'm out of the iron frames. Just get a stack of them. Maybe I'll get a stack of them. There we go. Just takes a while. There we go, 10 of those. Alright. Now, the last thing we need to do is we need to pull the ethanol out and put that into our turbine. Which means we're going to come down here. We're going to remember to disable this stupid thing. And we're going to fill this to keep it from inserting anything else for the moment. And we're going to break this. There we go. Multi-block broken. We're also going to break this, because this is going to move. All of this is going to move over here. I'm going to tie my capacitor bank in here. And you see, right now, we're burning shit tons of power. Like, shit tons. So, we need to get some power to this thing. Let's do that. First, we need the controller. Where is it? Gas mix compressor, fuel air mixer, gas turbine controller. We'll put you down, say, right here. We need our flux generator. Let's see, there's our fluid intake. So, flux generator, right there. Outputting directly to the capacitor bank. We need our fluid intake valve, which we're going to attach to there. We're going to insert, and I'm going to need a bucket of ethanol. You are only allowed to input ethanol. We need our fuel air mixer, which we'll put there. We need our gas mix compressor, which we'll put there, which now turns this into, well, it's not a valid machine yet, but we're going to put our high density power capacitors on. We'll go ahead and attach our redstone control again. We need our turbines. Let's see. Fuel air mixer. Gas mix compressor. Good. And last but not least, we'll attach our fuel tanks. All we have to do is set these to insert, or extract. So, in, out, auto extract, active without signal. This is now going to pull out all the ethanol. This is going to produce lots of fruit juice. We will need to get rid of the mulch. So, on the side here, I'm going to get another drawer. Probably just make another drawer. And just put it there. We'll change this to an in-out. Inserts on green, extracts on brown. Insert on. Brown. There we go. That should produce absolute tons of ethanol for us. And it looks like I have nowhere near enough stills. Like, nowhere near enough. These things are back choked. These things are back choked. Which, I mean, that's not a bad thing. Let's see. Right now, it looks like we are getting a net gain of ethanol. I may want to make some more stills, just for the sake of doing it. Now, we actually have a net loss of ethanol. Yeah, we're losing ethanol. Well, we're losing it, but then it's jumping back up. Let's just make a bunch more stills. Let's make 10 more stills. There's no reason not to overdo our fuel production. Actually, I'll make 13. And we're going to need some more Ender energy conduits. Actually, wow, am I really that low and vibrant? I'm really that low and vibrant. Holy crap. I need to make more. Let's go ahead and plug these stills in. Gonna need one more still, aren't I? Right now I am subscribing to There Is No Kill Like Overkill. Let's pull some vibrant. Actually, do I have vibrant I've made over here already? I do. Good. Let's make another set of ender fluid conduit, because I'm going to need a little more. And we'll just go ahead and connect all of this up. Okay, you are inserting. Yep, and we just need to change auto extract to, on all of these to active without. Okay, that should do it. Now eventually what's going to happen is this machine's going to completely backstuff with ethanol. It's got room for 161 buckets. Once that happens, these will all backstuff with ethanol. And see, now I'm not producing nearly enough biomass. I'm also not producing nearly enough fruit juice. We can fix that. After all, we don't need these anymore. Oh, wow. So yeah, I should probably turn the thing back on in a second here. But I'm going to grab this garden cloche first. I've got the cloche, right? Yes. Good. Let's put some stuff away so I don't accidentally make a mistake. And delete something important. Okay, those items weren't important at all, but whatever. Okay, active without signal. There we go. Eventually this is going to fill with power. That's going to throttle the fuel usage. The ethanol will skyrocket through the roof. Speaking of which. I'm stuck with an ethanol bucket in my inventory. Pain in my ass. Oh well, won't hurt to have it in there. Okay, why are you not extracting? Oh, because that's why. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is not getting enough fruit juice. That's the throttle. So, let's go down here. We'll just put in a second garden cloche. Put the cloche in there. Run some pressurized. I will need my Yata wrench now. To tell these that they can connect. You get a carrot. You get some dirt. And that doubles my carrot production. If I need to, I can add a third one here, which I might do. You're not getting power. Helps if I plug you in, huh? Come on. There we go. Okay, you're plugged in, you're getting power, and you're growing carrots. And you are picking up sand again. Probably should figure out a way to export sand. Okay, that should do it for right now for this build. I will have to monitor my level of appetite. These fermenters, though, these don't chew appetite very fast. they'll chew through fruit juice, they'll chew through saplings. Not like saplings are a problem. I've got 12.4K. So, yeah, that's not a problem at all. Right now, my big throttle is fruit juice. So. But, once this backstuffs, which currently it's backed up on power, it's burning 3 millibuckets a tick on average to produce 2,700 RF a tick. These things are sometimes getting enough biomass to run. So this many actually was overkill. But I'd rather have more production capability than not enough. This is ugly, so I might change this off camera. I don't know. I might feed in from the bottom so that you can't see all of this conduit working. But now we've got a means to produce ethanol. We don't need to produce a backstock of it. There's going to be enough backstock in here. Each one of these holds 10,000 millibuckets of ethanol. So treat each one of these as an additional 10 bucket capacity tank. So I've got storage for 240 buckets in these tanks, and I've got storage for 161 buckets in this tank. We've got plenty of storage. Oh, the squeezer's not working fast enough. Well, I can fix that. I just need... well... actually, what I'll do... so I'll just get my soldering iron out. Off camera, I had placed an intricate circuit board in this that increases speed by 25% 4 times, increases power use by 10% 4 times. We'll just pull that out. We'll plug it in this machine. Socket you, and now you run a lot faster. If you are wondering, no, the fermenter and the squeezers can't accept a circuit board. So, unfortunately, that doesn't work. Alright, but for the moment, I think we're pretty much done here. We're producing a decent number of carrots. We're squeezing that out into fruit juice, which is getting burned pretty much as fast as it's being produced. And we're about to backstuff this gas turbine with fuel. Once that happens, these will start to backstuff. Once that happens, these will start to backstuff. And once that happens, that'll backstuff, and yeah, we'll basically we'll have production capability for days. So, that's definitely where I'm going to have to call this episode, because it's already run a little wrong. Wrong? Well, maybe wrong, but... anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been Night Dagger with episode 37. This way I don't have to do the creepy voiceover. Episode 37 of Age of Engineering. Let's move all of this stuff over to get it over there, and then I'll clean the rest of this stuff up off camera. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. Next episode, we may start with some Tech Reborn, but I've got a few other things that I want to do real quick. Well, not real quick. You know, nothing I ever do is real quick. But I have a few other things that I need to get done. We'll just see where it goes. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later, peeps.